In this lesson, I'd like to show you how to manually create bookmarks in Acrobat DC. There is one setting under Preferences that you're going to want to make that will help us when we're creating manual bookmarks. I want to go to my Edit menu, and from Edit I will choose Preferences, and under Preferences I want to be on the General tab on the left, or the General category, and I want to use this setting right here, Make Hand Tool Select Text and Images. I'll go ahead and check that, and then from the bottom of the dialog I'll click OK. I'll use this setting in just a moment. First, I'll move out to my navigation pane. I will go ahead and open it up, and I will click on my thumbnails to see a thumbnail set for the pages in my document. I see that I currently have one of 5 pages total. Now this document doesn't have a table of contents with links inside to help me navigate, but by the use of bookmarks I can accomplish the same thing. If I come out to the left and click on my Bookmark tab, I see that this document currently doesn't have any bookmarks. Now when I create a bookmark, it's important to note that the bookmark will store the page that I'm currently on and the view of the page that I'm currently on. So I'm on Executive Summary, and I'd like my Executive Summary to show up at, say, 71%. This size right here. So I'll set that zoom before I start. I'll come out and click on my new bookmark inside of my Bookmark tab on my navigation pane, and it creates an untitled bookmark, and I'll just go ahead and type in my title. And there's my bookmark. I'll move to my second page in my document. I'm going to go ahead and set this view at, say, 125%. So we're going to come in nice and close. And now I'm going to employ that setting I made in Preferences in the first part of the video. I'm going to come out here and just highlight the text I'm interested in, and then over here on the panel I'll go ahead and click just like before on the Add New Bookmark, and it'll plug in the text that I have highlighted. Next, I'll come out to my bookmarks, rather my thumbnails, and I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to page 5. I'm going to click on page 5 and have a look at this, and I'm going to set up my view ahead of time. I'm going to go ahead and just zoom out a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and hold my Control key along with my space bar, and I'm going to come out and select the area I'd like to zoom into. So I'm just going to do a drag select by holding my Control and my space bar, and it'll zoom in the document view to that size. And I'll go ahead and give this a name. I'll come out and I will click on Proposed Networking Configuration, and I'll just click on my bookmarks and I'll say Add Bookmark. And you can see this guy's at 94%. So now if I come back and click on Executive Summary, I can see it zooms into 71%. I click on Assessment, it comes in at 125, and Proposed Networking comes into that selected area that I had, that zoom level, at 94%. I think I'll add one more. I'm going to come out to my thumbnails. I'm going to move to page 4, and on page 4 I'm going to zoom out to the full level, and I'm going to come into the system installation. So just come down here to my last page, page 4 rather, and I will come out and highlight System Installation, and I will click on my Bookmarks tab on the left, and I will click on Add Bookmark, and it drops System Installation down as the last bookmark. Now my bookmarks are out of order. I have page 4 after page 5, which really doesn't matter, but if you're interested in reorganizing these, you can just place your pointer right on the bookmark you're interested in moving, click and drag it up, and drop it in another location inside of the list of your bookmarks. One nice thing about bookmarks is if you ever come back and reorganize your pages, let's say we go up to the thumbnails area and I start clicking on these pages and moving the pages around and reorganizing them, it doesn't mess up my bookmarks. My bookmark will still work just the same way, and it will just jump to the pages wherever they happen to exist in their new location. I want to make another modification. I'd like to come out and have my 3 bookmarks here listed as a subset underneath Executive Summary. That is, I want to have these indented inside so I can collapse or expand the Executive Summary to see the subsequent pages underneath or the subsequent bookmarks underneath. So I'm going to click on Assessment bookmark. I will hold my Shift key and click on my proposed networking, and then I will just grab any one of these, and as I place it up underneath Executive Summary, you'll see it looks like it's not going to really do anything. It's just going to drop at the same place where it is right now. But if I move it to the left a little bit, you're going to see that this little arrow now positions a little farther to the right, and if I let go, now Assessment, System Installation, and Proposed Networking are now subservient to the Executive Summary bookmark. And I can collapse or expand the little collapse or expand button on the left to show or hide those. Now, one other thing I'd like to add to this document is to have it open up with the Bookmarks panel visible to the user. A lot of times you'll notice when you open up a PDF, you double click the PDF and it just opens up on the first page of the PDF. But if I open up the bookmarks, I can see the table of contents. Well, when they open it up, I want it to look just like this. And here's how I'm going to set this up. I'm going to come out to the File menu and choose File, Properties, and then under Properties I go to the initial view, and instead of saying Navigation tab Page Only, I'm going to come out and say Bookmarks Panel and Page, and I'm going to use a single page continuous. I think everything else is going to be the same. I'm going to go ahead and just click OK. I will go ahead and save my file. And now when I come out and double click on Executive Summary, it opens up with the bookmarks in view.